So I'm in Rome, Georgia right now. I'm on the road for work and I'm trying to get some sleep, but I'm laying in bed thinking about what happened last night with the Lot J proposal and the final vote and the city not approving Lot J um, and the project. And for people that don't know what that is, Lot J was supposed to be a development project for downtown Jacksonville, right next to the stadium, where there's going to be restaurants and hotels, boutiques, shopping, just something to revitalize the downtown area. And for people that know about downtown or go downtown, and those who don't go downtown, the city really needs a shot in the arm and some help with developing and growing the nightlife and the city. The city over the years it has gotten progressively worse. Um, just with what it looks like and what's going on down there. And COVID probably has a lot to do with it. But this year, it just some of the when you go down there, it's horrible. It's kind of heartbreaking, honestly, because there's the level of homelessness and people are struggling down there. And building Lot J maybe doesn't do a whole lot for those people, but it brings resources and viability and just income, and it brings things into downtown that it just currently doesn't have. Nobody just goes downtown to hang out and drink and eat. Um, this would have helped with that. And not only that, you have an owner in Shad Khan who you can say what you want about him. The team has not been very good. That's well documented, and I know that's frustrating for a lot of people. It's frustrating for me. I've had season tickets for a long time, and I go and I watch this shit. I watch how bad the team is, and I'm committed, and I keep paying every year, and I'm going to continue to keep paying because I love going. I do it for me, and for you think about the things that he's done, right? So he invested hundreds of millions of dollars, maybe like $160 million into the stadium. The stadium's not his; the city owns it. That's his money he put into it. Um, the team hasn't been very good, but he's always been willing to spend money. He always opens up his checkbook. He's always signing free agents. I mean, it's not always the right free agents, but he's had people in place that make those decisions, and he's always been willing to bring them in, whether they're right or wrong. And the money that he was willing to put up with taxpayer help to develop this really would have helped the city. But it's like any relationship. Like you have to meet somebody halfway. You have to do something to show that you're committed to the team, just the way that you want him as the owner of the team to show that you're committed to the city, right? So like when you don't partner up and you don't do things together to help each other be viable, it makes me worry about where this is going and what the long term like now that's not really the vision, but like what the long term effect of this is going to have on the team being in the city. I've never been a guy that thinks that this team is going to leave. I've never wanted that. It would devastate me if this team left Jacksonville. But frankly, the way that this city operates, uh, they don't deserve the team. They don't deserve a franchise, and that breaks my heart because I don't think the officials. I know they're elected and all this other, and I don't want to get political, right? Because it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you sit on. Public officials are supposed to do things that are in the best interest of the people that they serve, and they work and serve us, the people, the citizens. And in my opinion, and I'm biased because I think this impacts the team in a negative way, they didn't do that today. And they didn't do that for the city. The city needed this. They needed something that made people go, "Hey, let's go downtown and hang out. Let's go to the 10,000 square foot live arena sports bar that they wanted to build downtown next to the stadium. Hey, when we go to the concert the Daly's place that Shad Khan built for the city, then let's go out and have drinks and hang out down there after the fact." So it goes hand in hand, and it's just I hope this doesn't impact the long term future of this team, especially and this happens at a time where there's really never been, other than when the city it got announced that the city was going to get a team. There's never been a time to be more excited about what's going to happen, or potentially could happen with this team with Trevor Lawrence, the potential head coach decision that's coming down. Like this is a huge time for this team, and there's a lot of excitement. And this just kind of popped that balloon a little bit. Like there's a small little air hole leak, pinhole leak that's pulling some of the excitement out. Just for me personally, because today was I feel like I kicked in the stomach. And maybe I'm overreacting. I mean, I don't know what the long term effect of this will be, but I hope it's not the the essentially like the writing on the wall for the team to be moving to a different city. Because I personally don't want that. I've had season tickets for 11 years, and I don't plan on getting rid of them anytime soon. Except especially if we do take Trevor Lawrence, which we better. If we don't, I mean, I don't know. I don't. If we don't, I don't know what we're doing, right? So I don't know. I'm having trouble sleeping at night just thinking about this Lot J project. Mark Lamping went on Twitter and talked about shifting focus over to the shipyards, and I don't know if that means just taking that project and trying to shift it into a different part of downtown. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, but I think it's something to be concerned about, or at least pay attention to. You know, I didn't, I'm not in the meeting. I wasn't at the city council vote. I don't know what these officials think or say that led them to vote the way that they did. I do know that the vote leading up to this particular vote, they only needed 10 votes in favor to move it to this point, and they got 15. Tonight they needed 13, and they only got 12. So three people changed their minds in the course of what was 3 or 4 days. So um, anyway, this isn't necessarily the way I wanted to start this. I really just want to talk about the Jags and the team and what's going on with the team. But I do think this impacts the team. So um, I'm going to post content from time to time. It's going to be unedited. I'm going to be cursing. I'm not going to celebrate the fact that I'm going to be cursing, but this is just my opinion, and it's going to be raw. And I'm not going to go back and edit these videos. So if I'm fired up about something and I'm passionate about it, which I am, and I happen to curse, then so be it. Like that's just the way it's going to be. So I'm giving you that disclaimer now, and I appreciate you watching, and I'm looking forward to making these videos and going through the season with you. I've got some plans for how I want to do it, and hopefully it works out that way. But you know, if there's ever a topic that you want discussed, leave it in the comments, and we'll address it. I'm going to have a buddy of mine that's going to be helping me with the videos and the conversation to keep it flowing. And from time to time, if I come across anybody that I think has something cool to talk about or something that people might be interested in, um, you know, we'll bring them on and we'll talk. So thanks for watching.